Hi everyone! Today I'm going to provide an overview of the settings features in the Cloudmersive Mendix connector. We're beginning on the home page of our module, and from here we're going to click on the settings option. On this screen we can see the various settings available that can assist in tailoring our experience within the app. We're going to start with our Images tab since we just created a video on how to use the image manipulation option. Here, you can predefine a fixed max width in pixels. This can be helpful to limit the number of pixels allowed to users when they're uploading images to your app. We also have a fixed max height in pixels that can be adjusted to meet your needs. Next up are a profile picture width and height in pixels. These are helpful if you create a profile picture workflow, which would specify the width and height a profile picture would be when a user uploads it. We discuss workflows in more detail in our aforementioned image manipulation video. Moving down the list, we have our thumbnail width and height. These define how big the image thumbnail is when you upload it in Mendix. This guarantees all the thumbnails will be the same size if you're looking at a list of images that you've uploaded. We also have a not safe for work tolerance feature that allows you to select a max not safe for work content score for uploaded images. At the bottom of the screen, we have a couple checkboxes related to not safe for work content as well. You can indicate whether or not you want a file scan for not safe for work content upon upload, and also if you want the file rejected if the not safe for work score exceeds your selected tolerance level. Once all your changes are made, you can hit Save or Cancel, which will bring you back to the module homepage. We'll go back into our Settings option and start at the first tab. This is our Cloudmersive Status Tab, which essentially gives us the same registration information that is displayed on the module homepage. The reason we have this info in two separate places is that some people may wish to showcase the homepage to end users. In that case, we would remove our registration information from the homepage, but it would still be available on the Cloudmersive Status tab. From here, you can access your Cloudmersive account. If you're still logged in, it will bring you directly to your account page. You can view the module documentation from this tab as well. The next tab is our Account tab. This tab displays our API key, plan name, and the max calls available per month. I won't show this as it would show my personal API key. We also have the Image tab, which we've already discussed, so we'll move on to the File Scanning tab. This tab pertains to the virus scanning function that is available in the module. Our first option in this list allows you to choose whether or not you want to enable an automatic virus scan when a file is uploaded. For instance, you can configure your app to automatically scan every profile picture that a user uploads. This is an alternative setting that can be used instead of the individual virus scan option that's available on our module homepage. Next on the list is the Enable Scheduled Virus Scan option. This feature will allow you to scan all the files within an app on a daily basis. So let's say that you have an app that's already in production with thousands of users already using and uploading files to it. Choosing the Scan Upon Upload function would no longer meet your needs since it wouldn't scan files from the past. Scheduling a daily virus scan will ensure that all files, both old and new, are safe. Now we'll move on to Reject File on Failure. Sometimes certain API calls can have multiple reasons to fail, and this setting pertains specifically to the file scanning calls. Let's use the previous example and say you have thousands of users uploading files and pictures to an app, and you've scheduled a daily scan to check the uploads for viruses. If you have a Cloudmersive plan that only allows for 100,000 calls per month, you may exceed your limit. In this case, you would get an error notification about the files that failed to go through. This feature allows you to specify whether you want to reject the file on failure, which would delete it, or if you want to keep it to perform a manual scan on it later. Lastly, we have Detect MIME type upon upload. This feature allows each uploaded file to be checked on its MIME type by the file's contents, not just by the extension upon upload or change of its contents. This is helpful if you've changed the file type from the original. For instance, if a document had a .ppt PowerPoint extension, it was change to a .xls Excel extension. If we want to save our changes, we would hit Save, but for now, I'm going to move on to our next tab. The Tokens tab is an optional feature which allows you to upload a template with tokens or braces in it. For example, let's say that you have an invoice letter that begins with Dear Customer Name. You can click on New, enter customer name in the token field. The description field is optional. Our type would be attribute, and we would enter our object type and our attribute name. And then we would hit Save or Cancel to accept or reject the changes. Now, when you call up your invoice letter, it would dynamically fill that value with customer name because you've specified it here. Next, we have the Cloudmersive master data in the Mendix Cloud. Since you don't have direct access to the database, this is a feature that can give you an abbreviated overview. For instance, here you can see the image that I uploaded for the image manipulation video with the file name, the date it was uploaded, and who uploaded it. The various information that's available on this tab can give valuable insight into the data that is generated within the module. Our last tab is the Maintenance tab, which simply contains 2 maintenance functions you can perform. If for some reason you'd like to perform a scheduled scan in batches, you can use the Perform Scheduled Scan Now button to do so. The second function allows you to manually clean empty files out. When a file is rejected because of a virus, the contents are automatically emptied by Mendix, but are not deleted immediately. This function allows you to clean them out right away if needed. And that covers all of our module settings. If you'd like to learn more, check out the Cloudmersive or Mendix websites, or our Cloudmersive Mendix Connector playlist on YouTube. Thanks for watching.